1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll tell you a story about a gal named Gertie Ryan. A normal gal she seemed, but she proved before her time an unlikely heroine of the feminist kind. She nearly burned the farmhouse down when the heavens sent a scion. Left the laundry on the lion, left the fry pan frying. Gert started running her own farm since 1929. Back then, women spent their days with socks to darn and clothes to iron, making dowry lace or dinner for the men they stood behind. Sure, sisters, now we know these things are fine. It's just we women are not all of the same mind. There has been a revolution, one step at a time, thanks to those like Gertie Ryan. Gertie Ryan, Gertie Ryan, Gertie Ryan, Gertie Ryan, Gertie Ryan, Gertie Ryan. Our story happened at the county fair paradigm, amidst the heady smell of horse manure and baler twine. Guys were showing cattle, slapping flanks and lying, and all the while their rivals they were eyeing. But in the ladies' baking contest, things weren't so sublime. Over biscuit dough, the newlyweds and veterans were vying. Young Sadie jostled for her place in line to win that flaky crusted apple pie. And the stakes were high, high, high. And when our Gertie happened by, it had her turning on a dime. Saw the peril Sadie faced as young Sadie started crying. Clever Sadie, who loved ox bulls and horse buying, was destined for a life of flour and lard and sighing. And parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Yes, thyme. Not a brazier'd been burned yet, that would come, there's no denying. Gertie saw her own life flying, there was Sadie in her prime. If Sadie couldn't quit this pantomime, oh, it would be a crime. Sadie sweating at the prospect of a life of baking bread, when Gertie knew Sadie'd really rather pitch manure instead. Now, folks, by now we know that heroes come in many shapes and sizes, and you never know just who'll step up when the temperature rises. Heat was building, sweat and flour were flying. Oh, I wish those frosted cakes were mine. Sadie wields the apple peeler, tears mixed with the pastry. Brave Sadie was still trying, so Gert couldn't be too hasty. In denim strode through aprons in a beeline. The room was still as Gertie stopped, and firm but kind said, Sadie, put that peeler down. Put that peeler down. And in a flash, Sadie blossomed where before her soul been dying. And in a flowery heap, she left her frilly apron lying, grabbed the pitchfork that she'd been spying, and ran to her future with flowing hair a-flying. Sadie runs this whole darn county fair since 1939, thanks to Gertie Ryan. Gertie Ryan, Gertie Ryan, Gertie Ryan, Gertie Ryan, Gertie Ryan, Gertie Ryan. Once women spent their days with socks to darn and clothes to iron, making dowry lace and dinner for the men they stood behind. Sure, sisters, now we know these things are fine. It's just we women are not all of the same mind. There has been a revolution. Gals are building, gals are flying. step for woman, one giant leap for womankind. Thanks to those like Gertie Ryan. Gertie Ryan, Gertie Ryan, Gertie Ryan, Gertie Ryan, Gertie Ryan, Gertie Ryan, Gertie Ryan.